Facing yet another indictment, former President Donald Trump pleads not guilty to federal charges in Washington, D.C. The former president faces criminal counts related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
Capitol Hill prepped for the appearance by setting up barricades to help with crowd control. A small crowd of police, protesters, and supporters gathered outside the court building awaiting Trump's motorcade arrival. Now, his appearance in criminal court marks his third indictment in 4 months.
Yeah, former President Trump arrived in Washington, D.C. this afternoon. He went immediately to the courthouse where he entered that not guilty plea.
When you look at what's happening, this is a persecution of a political opponent. This was never supposed to happen in America.
President Donald Trump spoke to reporters just minutes after leaving a federal court hearing, this time for an arraignment just a block from where his supporters stormed the Capitol trying to block the 2020 election results.
I'm above the law.
Former President Donald Trump greeted by cheers and jeers as he arrived at federal court Thursday to face felony charges for allegedly conspiring to overturn his 2020 election loss. He pleaded not guilty.
When somebody wants to say that the 2020 election was perfect and that President Trump has no right to object to it, we've got to go show him all the facts, and there's a lot of facts to show.
It's a now familiar routine. After being processed and fingerprinted, Trump briefly faced a federal judge to hear the charges against him.
I've been waiting for this for so long, and it's about time that maybe something will happen to get this guy off the streets, because he's dangerous.
Special counsel Jack Smith alleged in a 45-page indictment that Trump knew he lost the election and still orchestrated a criminal scheme to remain in power, including a pressure campaign on his vice president, Mike Pence, even as his supporters attacked the Capitol on January 6th. Before leaving for Washington, Trump responded on his Truth Social platform, saying in part, quote, "It is a great honor because I am being arrested for you. Make America great again." This is Trump's third criminal case in 6 months, and by far the most serious among the 78 total counts he faces in 3 states.
He'll turn every one of these court cases into another reason that he should win a primary.
And if convicted, Trump faces years behind bars, but for now, he's free to return to the campaign trail with his next event sent for this Saturday in Las Vegas.